Yo, what's going on? Yo, what's going on, YouTube? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, man. Thank you guys for hitting play on this one today, man. Today, we're checking out some Abba. The winner takes it on. Hopefully, I'm saying Abba right. I believe this is our first time checking out the group. And if that's wrong, just let me know afterwards. I'll try to correct it for future reactions, man. So let's go ahead and dive into this one. Winner takes it all. I pulled up the name. I remember the name being suggested in comments before. I don't know what songs have been suggested from this group. So I just took a stab right here with one of the ones that popped up first. The winner takes it all. So let's start off here. And if there's more that you want from Abba on the channel, if I didn't get it right, let me know. We'll definitely hear some more, man. But hopefully some of y'all know this one. So let's hit play, see what's up. Before I do that, don't forget to like, subscribe, check out the description. Consider becoming a member. YouTube, Patreon, $3 is all it takes, man. Greatly appreciate it. Let's see what we're getting. Here we go.
I don't wanna talk about things we've gone through, though it's hurting me. Now it's history. I played all my cards, and that's what you've done too. Nothing more to say, no more race to play. The winner takes it all, the loser standing small beside the victory. That's her destiny. I was in your arms, thinking I belonged there. I figured it made sense, building me a fence, building me a home, thinking I'd be strong there. But I was a fool, laying by the rules. The gods make wrong with dice, their minds as cold as ice, and someone way down here loses someone dear. The winner takes it all, the loser has to fall. It's simple and it's plain. Why should I complain?
Wow.
But tell me, does she kiss like I used to kiss you? Does it feel the same when she calls your name? Somewhere deep inside, you must know I miss you.
That bass
But
is
what
wicked.
can I say? Rules must be obeyed. The judges will decide. The likes of me abide. Spectators of the show always stay alone. The game is on again. A lover or a friend, a big thing or a small, the winner takes it all. I don't wanna talk
Jeez.
if it makes you feel sad, and I understand. You've come to shake my hand. I apologize if it makes you feel bad, seeing me so tense, no self-confidence.
Wow, and she's
But you see,
apologizing.
the winner takes it all. The winner takes it all.
Well, that's something. That's something of a song, man. The end of a relationship, winner takes it all, man. When she kisses you, when she's calling your name, does it feel the same as when I used to do it? That's crazy. And then she's apologizing for when they run into each other. It sounds like just saying, "Hey, I'm sorry if I seem tense. I'm sorry if I lost all my confidence." Like, that's crazy that in that scenario she's still, feeling insecure, instead of just like, whatever, get away from me, I want to forget about this, just thinking about still the way she's coming off and the way he might be interpreting her body language and the way she is and her character in that moment. Man, I just feel like that's a lot of hurt, that's a lot of insecurity, that's a bad place. That's a bad place to be, where these lyrics kind of paint that picture about what's going on in this environment, man. Crazy. But I gotta say, man, special shout out to those keys and that bass line, dude. I know y'all were tapping it, I know y'all were hearing that. That bass was, wow, that's the first thing that caught my attention. But those keys, man, very sharp notes coming through on those keys. They sounded great too. Awesome harmonies. But her voice, man, her voice, I don't know how many wonderful female singers that we have been exposed to on this channel. There are so many amazing female singers, and I always hear about who's the best, but I just gotta say there was a great amount of amazing, wonderful female singing artists out there. So special shout out to the ladies rocking those voices, man. You know what I mean? All the way down to Karen Carpenter, Linda Ronstadt, man, Barbara Streisand, and of course Stevie Nicks. You got the lady from Abba right here. I'm not familiar with it, but we'll pick up the name. There's many more artists out there who have done their thing, man. Miss Deborah from Blondie, right? So just shout out, man. Great voices out in the world, man, and I just think it's wonderful, dude. So shout out to all the ladies out there rocking their thing, man. Let's tap into a little bit more from the winner takes all from this group right here, man. Here we go. All right, taking a look at this one. I was calling it Abba, but I think it's Abba. It might be Abba. I just look up the pronunciation, so we'll go ahead with Abba, and you guys just let me know which one it is, and I'll try to remember that. All right, so we've got the winner takes it all off their album Super Trooper. Okay, so this one comes out in 1980. And the songwriters on this one is Benny Andersson and Bjorn Ulvaeus. I'm sure I'm butchering it, but we'll just move forward on this one. Okay, so it goes on to say that the song peaked at number 1 in several countries, including the UK, where it became their 8th chart topper, their 8th. So they had quite a bit before that one, man. It was the group's final top 10 hit in the United States, all right? So it goes on to say down here that when they started writing The Winner Takes It All in the summer of 1979 in a cottage on the island of Vigso. According to Anderson, the idea of the song suddenly came up from old ideas from old small musical pieces they had. The demo had an original title of The Story of My Life, and the first arrangement for the song was up-tempo with a constant beat. However, they felt their first effort much too stiff and metrical. Okay, so they left the song for a few days while they worked on other songs. 4 days later, they returned to the song, and Anderson came up with the idea of using a French chanson style arrangement with a descending piano line in a looser structure. Man, these guys, the way they think of this music and they build it is just cool, man. It says Bjorn then recorded a demo using nonsense French words for lyrics and took the recording home to write the lyrics for The Winner Takes It All. I've seen that a lot where they build the music, Linkin Park's one, Metallica's one, where you just kind of make sounds, right? Make sounds of the way you think the melody would be. So there's actually no real words and you're just kind of humming and making noises with what you think the melody would sound like. And then you apply the words and the syllables to make it work. Okay, so it goes on to say that according to Bjorn, he drank whiskey while he was writing, and he was the quickest lyric he ever wrote. He said, "I was drunk and the whole lyric came to me in a rush of emotion in 1 hour." Bjorn said that when he gave the lyrics to Falskog to read, a tear or two welled up in her eyes because the words really affected her, and I think that's beautiful. I think that's where you kind of feel that you got some magic there for sure, man. So he says that Bjorn denies the song is about her divorce, saying that the basis of the song is the experience of a divorce, but it's fiction, because the one thing I can say is that there wasn't a winner or a loser in our case. A lot of people think it's straight out of reality, but it's not. However, Bjorn admitted that the heartache of their breakup inspired the song. So I guess these two together, maybe Bjorn and I haven't caught her first name. We'll take a look at that, but maybe they were married and it was their divorce. But he said that the heartache of the breakup inspired the song, but noted that the words of the song should not be taken literally. He said that neither Agnetha nor I were winners in our divorce. Okay, so I guess it sounds like maybe they were in a relationship and some people assume that the song was about them, and he's just saying, well, no, it's about a breakup, and yeah, it might have been inspired because we're experiencing a breakup, but the words are not particularly about us. There wasn't a winner. Okay, so that makes sense. Let's look at a little bit from Abba right here. So you've got Abba coming out of Stockholm, Sweden, doing pop, disco, pop rock, and Euro pop. Okay, so they started in 1972, went on for 10 years, stopped. They got back together not too long ago, 2016, and are still going to present day. And it looks like all the original members are in the group that is going around today. I think that's pretty awesome, man. Now, I just got to check out of curiosity. Did they get married again or no? So it looks like no. It looks like no. They were married for about 9 years, not together anymore, and it doesn't look like she is married, but they are touring. Okay, they are touring. Now we got to see if Mr. Bjorn, are you currently, he had a divorce in 2022, man. So there you go with that one. But very interesting to learn a little bit about this one. You guys go ahead and let me know if there's going to be more from Abba that you want featured on the channel. I thought this was a beautiful, sad song. And yep, those two words I've gotten used to saying on this channel. This is beautifully sad, right? The music really hits. The music is wonderful. The song is wonderful, but it's got a sad meaning, all right? And that happens on the channel. So appreciate it. Let me know if there's more from Abba you want featured on the channel. Thank you guys for rocking with me today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, check out the description. Consider becoming a member using Patreon. $3 is all it takes to greatly help the channel. I'll see you on the next one, man. Peace.